Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Junk Warrior, the Starlight Rare Synchro level 5 monster here. Supposed to be junk, right? It has junk in the name. Nah, price-wise, this chibi art Starlight Rare was just 12-13 bones. No one cared about it. One of the lowest priced chibi arts or Starlight Rares inside Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. And then you wake up one day to the largest volume candle in its history, since it just came out a couple weeks ago. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, a 30 piece, 11 listings only, couple of ones and 2-ofs. Yesterday, shout out to Rogue Hero, we had the collab and we mentioned that, there was an announcement of actual cards coming inside the new Power of Fellows structure deck synchro support. And yeah, people came in and they rushed in and they bought out the Starlight Rare Junk Warrior. Now it's a 30 piece and you have a wall of China, but then it starts going to ridiculous prices, man. 40s, 50s, 60s. 2 pages only, 11 listings. So again, I won't lie, I don't really like synchro decks. I don't play those type of decks, but for people that do, like, if I would play, I would love to play this. I could only imagine like a chibi art like that, slap it on the field, just look different like that. I'd like it. So I understand people coming in, rushing in to get this card from Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. And here we go, man. This is good because it sets precedents for future chibi arts and Starlight Rares from these sets. Once they get hyped and people come in and they want this specific version of the card. Now, do not forget, there is a cheaper alternative, in essence, a cheaper secret rare, guys, here, which volume is also coming in. Hundreds of people came in buying the secret rare, and you have a couple one-offs, but yeah, the card is now $1. It was recently around shekels right there, and it's still around $1, but after that it quickly goes up 11%, then 18%, and this card could be $1.50, $2, and no one would be surprised. So again, it first starts with the Starlight and it trickles down here to the secret, people not paying attention, and then all of a sudden this secret is 2s, 3s, 5s down the line once the actual structure deck comes out. So definitely don't sleep on this one. This is the penny stocks. Look at that, 60 cents for a one-up right there. Or if not, at around $1, $1 can become 2, 3s, 5s, guys. Beautiful cards like these. Easy to X, easy money right here, guys. Extreme rising prices going on right now due to like new support getting announced and things of that nature. And that's crazy because the market keeps revolving, not just around Nats and the biggest event of the year this weekend and all that, not necessarily, but also the future of Yu-Gi-Oh, future sets, future structure decks, future reprint sets like the tins or core sets. We have to keep reprints in mind, cards to sell, buyouts going on. That's why we continue to pump out these videos, and if you can relate to that, make sure you guys are subscribed. Don't forget Junk Warrior, guys. This card also has an alternate art already in Maze of Millennia. Excuse me, guys. A card that no one is paying attention to was $20, went up to 30s, and right now is bumping up to 34s. But really, after a couple, it goes into the 40s and then 45s, 2 pages only, 15 listings. So look at this volume candle, guys. The second largest volume candle in the last 90 days. People are rushing in just to get access to the higher end rarities of this card. And this is not a Starlight. This is a quarter century secret rare. There's people that prefer QCSRs and they want, their matching rarity. So don't sleep on this one. This one could be a 50 piece. If you want this one, I'd be coming in now. It would have been better at 20s when we were talking about it, or even before then when no one really cared about it and it was like 12, 13 bucks, just like the Starlight was. So again, don't sleep on this card, or it was around 15s. It was in the teens. This 30 piece could become a 40 to 50 piece Wings from Wingstop. Don't do that. If you want it, get exposure. Junk Warrior is making moves across all rarities, and it does have a multitude of rarities, guys, and cheaper commons, I think, and prismatic secrets at shekels. So you have options with this card, but the higher end, people getting ready for that synchro deck, and these cards are making moves, making waves. Then we have Brand Diffusion, QCSR. Every time we come and see this card, it's like it has a higher price. This is mind-boggling, guys. When you go to the 6-month chart, just like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe not even, this card was $70. Card was $70 and it's been going parabolic ever since. It says 165s. But this card is $271 when shipping plus tax. Crazy. 3 listings only, guys. Then it's 280s, then it's 500. There's only 4 copies left in the markets, and you can see there's been consistent sales, at elevated prices, guys, 150s and above. Crazy. People paying 200 right there. So it's not like just a random, oh yeah, it's a $200 card, no one's really buying it. Nah, man, like people coming in and they're actually buying this card at these prices. Crazy. I mean, I guess people, the way they see it now, they're like, yeah, I just need one. Yeah, it could come off the list, but right now I just need one. Let me sacrifice myself and buy my one of, so it can look shiny inside their decks, and they're coming in, man. But honestly, while people come in for this one, that's all good and well. If you prefer quarter century and you got the extra 250 on you, good for you. That's kind of steep. Me, I prefer the over 10x down. I prefer, and I've seen these OTs in person, especially the one with the spirals. Guys, I'm not a branded player. Honestly, when I play against branded, I don't like it. Branded does too much and too many lines, and I'm just talking about playing against it, right? But the artwork, the deck itself, the cards, they're beautiful, they're great. And that's just, me personally, the experience playing against it and stuff. But the deck itself, there's a lot of people that really love branded. They love their decks, they love how it works, they love the lore, they love the artwork. And honestly, this is one of the most beautiful cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! I won't lie. I love cards that contrast colors, with the blues and the red and the yellow. Beautiful card. Especially the ultimate rare. A $20 bill? Guys, nah, man. Nah, look at that. Double bottoming here. Giving you guys another chance, another shot. Volume is coming in, guys. Don't let this turn into a booty shape recovery here. If you need this card, 24 listings, you only need one. You only need one. You already see that the other high end is going parabolic, is rising in price in an extreme manner. This goes next. Because, new support coming out down the line, a lot of speculation, going on with branded in general. So OTs are next, because this card only has like 4 prints. Look, you have a secret rare and then it has a super. Even the secrets. Look at the secret rare. It looks clean. It looks mint. Beautiful. Secret rare that everyone forgot about when it was shekels. No one cared about. And now the card is rising in price. Even the secrets, you see a couple ones and 2-ofs, but the card goes up from the dollar mark, 40% increase here towards that wall of China. And after those 51, it'll keep going up and becoming 2 3s. And this card could become a $5 card, even as a 1-of. The potential is there. So guys, penny stocks like these, beautiful. Like the secret rares, they look clean. Don't take these for granted. These came out in Terminal Revenge. They're ready. It's hard to get already. It's like over a year old. So don't sleep on the secret rare and don't sleep on the ultimate rare. These are amazing pickups, guys, because the quarter century has gone bonkers. Do not sleep on these. We like to highlight these deals covering all budget categories. You have the high end getting cleaned out. You have the perfect mid-max level, the mid stonk. And then you have the penny stonk here for across all budgets. Get whatever version you want, even if you're not playing branded. I have like 9 of these secret rares and all 9 because it's cheap. It was cheap. I got them at shekels and we sitting on them, letting them marinate like fine wine. These look beautiful. I will not lie. Telling y'all, man, this is free money. So if you need to buy any of these, especially the OT or the secret, make sure you check out our first link in the description down below. You want to make sure you fast track these cards. We'll have them here ready in case you want to buy any of these cards, as they're starting to curve from the lows, starting to rise and going up in price. If you want to get in before they continue going parabolic, make sure you do so using this free tool. Then we have Primite Lordly Loads and Drill Beams, the play sets here, guys, that we will be giving away at 9.75K. Do not sleep on this. And a No Punk Rising Scale, guys. All for one lucky winner. Will be receiving all these cards, guys. You don't want to miss out. You want to give yourself a shot by participating and being inside the Discord, so that when we start the giveaway, you want to be in here. Our last giveaway went through successfully. These should be on the way to the winner. You want to make sure that when we post this giveaway, which is huge right here, shout out to Andrew for helping host this giveaway, you do not want to miss out. And then Guys, tonight we have a live stream tonight, not tomorrow. Usually it's on Thursdays. We have a live stream tonight because I'm gonna be traveling, you know, to the Nationals. Excuse me, guys. So I need to do the live stream tonight, and it'll probably just be like an hour long because I'm like super busy, but I still want to get it in. I still want to host our Chibi Art giveaway, guys, right here. So this is your last call, literally. If you're watching this right now, there's no excuse for you not to click the link in the description down below and come participate for free. Make sure you follow. You read these instructions, but the most important thing is for you to follow over here on X as we continue to grow, and it's all thanks to you guys. We will be hosting this giveaway tonight. Don't miss out. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way in. I would gladly appreciate it as we continue to grow towards 9.75K, and it's all thanks to you guys. We have Kurikara Divine Incarnate. Not gonna go too much into this one. Why? Because we made multiple fresh off the flashbacks, you know, highlighting this card that we talked about at $5 to $6 when no one was paying attention to it. So shout out to the crystal ball. Where's the crystal ball, man? Shout out to the crystal ball right here. This crystal ball, it is beautiful. Why? Because it's undefeated. And yeah, from 5 to 6s, this card, every time we talk about it, doesn't stop going higher. And look, 4 listings only. If you want one, you need to pay 1570s. You do have 6 here. After that is 15s, and then it's gone, guys. One page, only 4 listings. Only 4 listings from the Divine Incarnate, from Battles of Legend, Terminal Revenge, right here. And yeah. So there's 9, 10, only 11 copies left in the entire market. Imagine, just imagine, you can buy this card down here at 550s. Just imagine before the move happened. It's crazy. You know, some people report market watch. They do market watches like reporting prices. Oh, this is happening. You know, that is happening. That's cute. Okay, this, that, and the third. That's good and well, right? We don't just report prices. We predict them here. They call me Jay the Prophet. It's all fun and games, guys. Guys, we call the moves before they happen. We've put fresh off the flashbacks out there as evidence. This is what we do for a living. We don't play around, guys. So if you want to be ready for the next move, make sure you subscribe, guys. Don't miss out, because the game is too easy. The game is too easy. You know, literally, I moved a playset of Kurikaras for what was it, like 45, 50 bucks the other day. Made a trade, picked up a purge. Yeah, around 40s, I think it was. Yeah, around $40. And all I put in was 15. So 15, that's a perfect example, man. I just need to highlight this. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Purge. Right here. I paid $15 for a playset for these. Literally. Because my locals had these too. I went up, picked it up, 15 bucks for a playset. And $15 bought me a $40 card that is going to soon be 50s. And I'm going to be flipping at nets. And that's okay. Oh, wow, Jay, you know, $15 to 50, that's nothing crazy. It's not crazy money. You know, it's just 50 bucks, this, that, and the third. But it's the mindset. That's just one move. And then when you multiply these moves, it adds up and it becomes hundreds of bones. You know what I mean? So again, the game is too easy. $15 got me a $40 card that I might be moving at 50s or 60s via trade. So that's a 3-4x, man. 3-4x. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy, guys. So hopefully you guys got in early for Divine Card. Now, I said I wasn't going to touch base too long on this one, but it's just mind-boggling to see things play out like this, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It is. It is. We're talking about consolidation for this card. Look at that. We literally talked about the chart right here. You cannot make this stuff up. It's too easy. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It just kicks in, man. I'm sorry, man. It just literally, man. Come on now. Sorry, I'm just like talking to myself at this point. You know, my bad, guys. It's just, damn, it hits. Bro, it hits, man. Yeah, and guys, we don't claim to make all the calls, right? You know, there's another call. For example, one recently. Look, we call it how it is. We just said get your one up if you needed it. But look at that. This card is getting destroyed. Gorgon of Zilthonia. You know, we said, guys, when it was at 20, you know, if you need it, get your one up. You know, and then we said if it goes down, you buy more. So if you got one at 20, then you'd be picking up another one now. It lowers down your averages, so it's nothing too crazy. But I mean, it wasn't one of our main calls per se. We just said if you need one of, you need to play, you pick it up at 20, that's fine. You know, but now I'd be coming in and getting like more exposure, actually investing into it. You know, but again, we're not perfect here. We don't claim to be, but as long as we win more than we lose, that's what matters. And most of our calls are you know, right. And when they're right, you know, they hit, man. $5 becoming 15s, and then pretty soon crazy prices overnight. The game is that easy. I said I wasn't gonna talk too much about Divine Carnage, but I just can't hold myself, man. Shout out to Cody, man. Shout out to Peak. This is his card, you know, and he probably has a million of these, so he's eating good. He's gonna be hosting our next channel giveaway. Nah, just kidding, guys. Hey, Kurikara, Divine Carnage. You know, the other versions are also going up. Just wanted to highlight this one going up to extreme prices. Look at that, super scarce, just parabolic. Look at this chart. Game is too easy to make money out here. Easy work of the markets, boys. Easy work. We have Sengenjin Wakes from a Millennium. I was playing against, was it playing? Nah, I'm sorry. I was watching a video of like Doom Z, the gameplay, and they were playing this. I'm like, what's going on? You know, they were playing this card inside, was it Doom Z or something? Maybe. I don't know. I was seeing a video of gameplay last night, and someone was playing this in some meta deck. So, you know, a future deck or something. And I was like, yo, that's pretty interesting. And it wasn't just like, you know, like the regular engine or whatever, but they were playing this and some of those Millennium cards. So, you know, let me see. I feel like looking it up now, but don't pay attention, guys. The whole point is, don't pay too much attention. The whole point is, I saw this somewhere, and I'm like, I need to highlight this card and check the prices. And recently, the card was 37s to 45s, and now is a 90 piece, essentially, man. You have a couple there at 88s, but then it goes to 100, 1 page only, 6 listings only, and this card is getting cleaned out. This card is getting cleaned out. Excuse me, for the higher rarities, you have a couple you have, you know, 2 play sets left, and then it's gone. So, yeah, I mean, the ultras have been in the teens, anywhere from 10 to 15s, and these were 35 to 45s, and now they're going up like crazy. So if you have this card, you have the extra money. If you need it, you might have to pay a premium, but this card could easily go up into the triple digits. Now, keep in mind, it did come in the Infinite Forbidden. It might get a rarity bump from the ultras, like a prismatic in the tins, something to definitely keep in mind. But the high end should retain value, even if it would get like a Starlight in the tins or whatever. People are gonna want this core set quarter century secret rare, so wanted to make sure that I highlighted this one going up in price. We have Shining Sarcophagus. This card recently was 15 bucks, as it always is. It always goes up from 15 to 30s and back down to 15s. Then back up to 30s, and now it's saying that we're back up to 30s. And yeah, you have a 1 up there, then it quickly goes to 36s, where you have the next playset, and towards 40s at the bottom of the page. 20 listings only. So if you have this card, you have money. It's a card that can get reprinted in this year's tins. So honestly, if I could find someone to slap me a $100 bill, I'd be like, yo, hold on to this bag for me and just wait for either the ultra or the prismatic secret reprint in the tins. Excuse me, I think Konami reprints this inside the tins. That would be my speculation. And I'd be moving these right now, man. Honestly, I've been moving these secret rares, you know, right here at a literal all-time high right now. Yeah. And I wish I'd be moving these, especially heading into the reprint season, early September. Once those tins come out, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. So you want to make sure you sell now and you reap them rewards. Take them profits off the table now. You know, this is what you need to take advantage of, this volume, of this interest coming in. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? You take advantage of that. A hundo right there. Give someone a deal, a hundo instead of 110, and you get that $100 bill and you recycle that purchasing power into the markets. This is a great one to be moving. But yeah, it's going parabolic, man. We have Lunalight Panther Dancer from Shining Victories. Every time we talk about this card, it's just higher and higher in price, or in this case, look at that, only 4 left. There's 5 of these left in the markets, then it's gonzo. They're around 10 bucks, all of these, and then there's one at what, 7 and 5, that's 12, and then it's gone, man. Only 5 of these left in the markets, guys, for this max rarity. You do have a common, you know, but people want the holographic, you know, the ultra rare. That's the one they want. They want to take the bling to the biggest event of the year, and even the common used to be quarters, and now they're worth 60 cents. You do have a couple mini walls right here, but then it goes up to $1, man. So, you know, only 2 prints. People need them. They're playing Lunalights. You know, these might hit $1 by the end of the week heading into Nats. I believe I have a play set of these maybe. So hopefully, you know, we can move these at dollars, because I came in at quarters, just 4x, and move on. Yeah, the max rarity getting cleaned out, man. These buyouts ain't playing. People coming in, they're getting their Lunalight cards. you know, and they're just getting ready to compete, man. They're getting ready to compete. That's crazy how, you know, a deck that just got support could come into the biggest event of the year and like just shape things up to the point where it might win. Just saying, like it's crazy that it won't be one of those, you know, Mitsurise, like the same decks that we're accustomed to seeing all the time. Not to say that it can't win or that the deck won't compete, or those decks, you know, Malice, Mitsurise, and all those decks that they can't actually compete, but that the meta changed with Duelist Advance, and it'll be exciting to see how it pans out at the event. We have Super Quantum Blue Layer. This OTS Tournament Pack 2 card, you know, recently was $4 or $5 after retracing that back down to the main from the $7 or $8 high. And right now, look at that. 4 listings only. You have 5-year A61s. Then it gets cleaned out of 1669s with 3 of them right there. It gets cleaned out, 1 page only. So yeah, I mean, the super rare, if you still have it, it's money. Just wanted you guys to keep it in mind. It's getting scarcer and scarcer. I don't know where. I think, did we get the new support already? Was it in Duelist Advance? I'm not sure, because no one cares. It's not like it's gonna do anything. So if you have the super rare, volume has been going crazy as of late. You know, you would want to get rid of this card, especially if you can in the teens. So I'd be monitoring this and the volume and the sales if you would want to get rid of this one in the short term. Great artwork, by the way, though. That I won't lie. Great artwork. So this Blue Layer is definitely money that I would be moving around. We have Return of the Monarchs from Shadow Specters. I hadn't talked about this card in forever, or maybe if ever. I mean, I don't remember. But the whole point is, this card used to be, you go to the yearly, $3, which is still money, honestly. It was always money, always hard to get. Never got the reprint that, you know, the additional reprints that people would expect throughout the years, right? So from $3, it's been going parabolic. Excuse me, guys, ever since. And yeah, 4 listings only. You have 2 at 769s, 2 at 8s, then it goes to 24s, and then you have 4 at 24s. Crazy. 1 page only. Yeah, not crazy volume, but Monarch players, they need their copy or copies. You know, most people just getting one ofs here. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. This is the first OG ultra rare from Shadow Specters. Now, do not forget, you do have, you know, 2 other prints. You have a common, and then you have a Megaton. So the Megaton version is already $10. That's crazy to me. Getting cleaned out, 4 listings. And then you have a common, guys, a common that if you go to the yearly, you see the common used to be 69 cents, went up to $1.25, and then retracing back down to $1. But yeah, the walls are at $1.72. So even these commons, guys, are making moves, making waves. 26 listings. And again, you know, oh, what are Monarchs doing? They're not doing anything, you know, but there's just people out there that love their Monarch cards. They love the Monarch deck. They don't care about if it's, you know, meta relevant or not right now. It might be down the line in a different format later on this year. Maybe they get additional support in one of those future core sets. You never know. So they're building their decks now. And honestly, I think it's smart because most of the new support that came out is cheap. You know what I mean? So you pick up the people coming in for the older pieces, the hard to get. Great artwork, by the way. And yeah, this card needs a reprint, man, because commons pushing 2s. You know, only 3 prints. This card needs a reprint, man. Then we have Tenacity of the Monarchs, another card that needs a reprint from Secrets of Eternity. This card was shekels. No one cared about it. And now it's been going parabolic. This is a $3.50 card for a rare, guys. For a rare that only has like 2 prints, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 3 prints. But yeah, you have a rare, then a mega pack rare, and then a common as well. Just similar to the Return, which we just talked about. And even the commons are going parabolic. Crazy. The common Tenacity is pushing $3, getting bought out. Wow, 6 listings only for a common. Wild, guys. So the rare max rarity is 350s, and you know, around there. And then it does go to crazy prices at the bottom of the page, $7 and beyond, 12 listings only. So if you need your Tenacity, you're gonna pay a premium even for commons. If you have any version of this card that used to be bulk trash, no one cared about it, shekels territory here, free 99. Look at that, under 2 quarters a pop, now has gone parabolic, and now it's free money. So if you have this in bulk, you got the extra couple of billies that you didn't know of, guys. We have Archnemeses Eschatos, Eternity Code. This card used to be $1 and some change. Parabolic says 650s, but it's a 10-piece Nuggies from Mickey D's. $10 right here, officially cracking the double-digit mark. Couple one-ofs, and then the walls are at 12s. 13 listings only, 2 pages, and yeah, I mean, I remember in the past we always talked about this card when it was cheap, saying, guys, we already see Protos and the craziness it's doing. This card might have his heyday in the future. You know, get exposure to it. I think it was around like 2 to 3s, and now yeah, now it's a double-digit card. So if you have this card, you got money, I'd be moving it anywhere between 10 to 12 bucks. That's just me. Not to say that this wall can't get bought up and it become a 15 to 20. Anything is possible. But if you came in these earlier prices here, anything between 2 to 3s or below, then you take your 3x plus and run for them hills. We have Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. Again, this secret rare used to be 787s recently off the $15 high, so it had a 50% dump. And now volume is coming in due to the new Sky Striker support and hype. And this alternate art is 10 bones, but there's only a couple one-ofs. Then it goes towards 1374s, 14 bucks at the bottom of the page. 3 pages only, 27 listings. So I can't believe they didn't put this in Stampede, man. I cannot. This better be in a Rarity Collection 5. That's why. They'll probably give it a Starlight, you know, and I need to see this card get reprinted, man, because this card is just beautiful. I had my copies early on and just got rid of them because they went up in price. But, you know, this card is beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait until it gets a reprint, guys. We need this alternate art reprint in Rarity 5. We do, man. Engage only has five prints. I thought it had more at this stage and age, you know. So yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, Engages. If you need your Engages, pick them up, man, because Sky Striker's got new support. And but yeah, the alternate art right here. Let me see, what's the OG? $7. So yeah, the alternate art is the most expensive Engage. That's crazy. Okay, well, I mean, they're around the same price. So pick your choosing. I'd pick the alternate art, but I get that most people prefer their first at OGs. We have Chimeratech Overdragon. Probably no one knew this card is making these moves. There's a lot of machine support with RBs, and there was new machine cards announced as well. So 14, 15 bucks, crazy. This card was $6. This card was 6 bones. No one cared about it. Consolidated sideways, lack of interest, blood in the streets, and now Parabolic. This card, you have 1 at 15, 2 at 15s, then 2 more at 20s. And then it becomes a 30 piece and then a 35 piece at the bottom of the page where you see a playset. 1 page only, 7 listings right here, guys. And yeah, this card is getting cleaned out. Crazy. So do not forget, it did come in Bonanza. So this Bonanza card actually has, where is it? The Platinum Secret Rare right here. No one's paying attention to this one now. So you're going to come in and you're going to pick this card up right now at Shekels. Don't let this card at Shekels become a Billy or multiple Billies and beyond. Excuse me. This Platinum Secret Rare has the potential to be multiple Billies. Multiples. Not just one. Not just go from Shekel to Billies to a Billy, but Billies. Literally, guys. Become 2, 3s. Definitely the potential is there. You know, the supply is not really there when it comes to this card. So if you need, hey, quarter century is gone. People come in for the next best thing. Do not sleep on this Platinum Secret Rare. This is the play right here, right now. We have Elemental Hero Prisma. The QCSR was 11 bucks, now officially a $20 card. And it starts going into the 30s and 50s and crazy. So if you need this card, yo, you get it now. Anything around 20s is going to be a steal compared to future prices. Yes, you're paying close to a 2x premium. Hopefully you came in when we were talking about it in the lower teens. But this card is now pushing 20s. It is Prisma. You know, and just like we mentioned with Overtech, it has a platinum secret. So, you know, if you need a clean secret from Speed Duels right there, at around 4 to 5s, but this platinum is free money in the future. You know, right here, this card is $140. It has a wall of China. That's good. But after that wall, quickly goes to 2s and beyond. So this is your last chance at $140 right there. Don't miss out on this card. Yeah, it's Prisma, man. From Bonanza, it's getting harder and harder to get. Bonanza's been out, what, already? 8 months or 9 or whatever it is. So these cards are harder to get than when it seems. Don't get it twisted. Take advantage of these walls. Don't be like, oh, there's a wall, it's readily available. Nah, you take advantage. You get whatever copies you want as an investment or for yourself, and then you live to fight another day. We have Liberator Ito. This QCSR was $7. No one cared about it. And now from Suda, says it's going up to 9s, but really, it's a $15, you know, QCSR. Crazy. 14 listings right here, couple 1s and 2s, and then it goes to 25 bones. You guys tell me, why is this? If the card, you know, we'll see play or new support or something, but I don't know the fundamentals behind this, but I saw this, I'm like, wow. Let me let people know that they're up 2x if they were buying these lows for this card. And it does have a secret. It does have a core set secret right here, guys. Only 2 prints. So, you know, look at this volume coming in even for the secret rare, guys, at shekels. So, 1-ofs all the way up to $1. And the walls are at $1.10. So then it quickly goes to $1.50. So if you need the card, I'd be coming in at around 110s, just getting your exposure before the secret rare could become 2 to 3s. I mean, I just picked up a couple of these. I might have, I don't know, it's like a play set or 6 of these or something, just because of the artwork, honestly. Just because of the artwork, I picked this card up. Yeah, crazy. Pretty interesting. So yeah, look at the volume coming in. Crazy, guys. So do as you must, guys. Link in the description down below. Come over here, join our Discord, be ready for our giveaway. You know, that will be posted, our 9.75K giveaway. The closer we get to it, don't miss out. X giveaway as well right here. Jay, how do I participate? Either the link in the description down below or via the link tree right here. Go ahead, go follow and participate in our X giveaway later on tonight. And free $15 off, guys. So, you know, if you need to purchase any of these cards over there on Whatnot, great deals, $15 free off, guys. And none of this content is official financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, you ring that bell, you like the video on the way in. I would gladly appreciate that. Let me just drink to this here real quick. Excuse me, guys. So again, yesterday we were talking about a couple of these cards with Rogue, but we just touched base on it, like just very lightly, just going through and, you know, asking his opinion about the deck itself, things of that nature. So I actually wanted to come in and revisit these very quickly. We have Vanquish So Raisin. Again, imagine you could have talked about this card at 16 bucks. We didn't get the actual low at 1450s. Excuse me, because it's about not the actual low, but we saw the curvature at 16s. The curvature at 16s gave us the sign, and we said, guys, pick this up at 16s. Don't let it be up 2x on you. And now this card is literally up 2x. You cannot make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this stuff up. And the crazy part is, yes, there's a 6 of here and a playset, but it starts going to 40s at the bottom of the page. And then 50s. Crazy. Crazy, guys. Crazy. We talked about Stake Your Soul. This card was a 40 piece. It crashed all the way down. It says 14s, but we saw it, I think it was like in the low 20s or whatever. And we were like, guys, the card is almost down 50%. Flash crashing for no reason. Pick it up. And now it literally V-shape recovered back up to 40s. You have one there at 30s, but really it's a 40 piece. And it goes to 50s. Guys, I mean, the Vanquish Soul hype is at all-time highs right now. Not just because some people actually want to play it at Nats, even without K9, you know, just thanks to Holly Sue, but because of the future, you know, and you need to understand, yeah, Nats is now, but right after Nats, just 2 weeks later, we get Justice Hunters. Literally, right after Nats, 2 weeks later, we get Justice Hunters, which will change the meta, will change everything, guys. So, just keep these in mind, man. I mean, it's kind of late now. You know, we're getting close to the point where, like, if you got these as an investment, you want to sell. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? But damn, crazy moves. And then we have Heavy Burger. We always talked about Heavy Burger at 15s. Always, every week, mentioning this card. 15s, guys, pick it up. 15s, don't let it become a 20 piece and eventually a 30 piece and be up 2x on you. And right now, card is you know, you have one there at like 16, 17, but it's a $20 card where you see the 7 wall. And at the bottom of the page, it goes to 30s, man. So again, 14 listings, man. These cards, it's been easy to track these moves. Hopefully you have your deck if you plan on playing it, because it's hard, man. Like we were talking about this with Rogue, how it adds up, and like this deck is expensive. And that's without the K9s. You feel me? Imagine that that's $100 for raisins. You need $100 for Holly Sue. That's $200. You need a what? 120 for Stake Your Souls. That's 320. You need $50 worth of Heavy Burger. That's 370s. And then we talked about you need Dr. Mad Love and this and that and then I mean some of those have cheaper options, but that's $400-500 just the deck core without staples or the K9 engine. So, damn. Playing max rarity, or I'm sorry, meta relevant tier 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! Is expensive, man. We have Artmages again. We recently very briefly touched base on this with Rogue, so I wanted to come in and actually dig into this. So we see the V-shape recovery from 15, it says 28. So wow, yeah, this got closer to 2x V-shape recovery, 60 listings. So again, we these are the signs. These are the signs. Card came out at 30s, went to 14s, back up to 28s, up 2x. And again, now we monitor the card. We see if it just curves into consolidation here, or if it keeps retracing back down to the mean at around a 20 piece, maybe into the teens again. So if you want this card and you haven't pulled the trigger, yes, you missed the V-shaped recovery, but now you keep at this stage in age, you wait in the sense you see what it does. If it keeps going up, curves back up and break this high, if you see this $27 card at 30s, like actually at 30s, and these walls are gone, then you might want to pay the premium at that price compared to future prices. But for now, you keep waiting for lower prices, let that supply sink in, because 60 listings, there's just a lot of hype around the deck right now. But if it doesn't do anything at Nats, then it'll be a couple weeks, you know, where people just let things sink in. We just got this core set. We're not getting our next core set until a couple months from now. So, you know, you'll have time to let these marinate, especially if the deck doesn't do much, which, you know, we'll see. It's just too early for the secret rare. It has recovered. So yeah, there are walls right here. So we expect maybe a retracement down to 25s and hopefully even at 20s. You know, because 50 piece for a playset, that would be like the goal that you would want to pick up this secret rare. So there you go. We have Medius the Pure. There's people, Jay, you saw that buyout. Oh my God, you know, the card was $4 and you know, it went up to, you know, here it says 757s, but for a little while it was in the double digits. It was an $11 card. 24 listings, but now back down to 7s. You see major walls here at 9s. So again, there's a lot of volume coming in, but the same deal. I mean, if I see these now at 5s, that's when I'm gonna go in. You know, if I see these at 5s, come back down to 5s. Like if you need them to play, you're like, Jay, I don't care. I'm gonna pay $25 post-tax and I'm gonna come in now. The card might go back up to double digits. I can't blame you, especially if it's to play. But me, more like as an investment, like I need to see these but go back down at 5s. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? So that'd be my goal. $5. Not to say that I have to get it, or that it has to go down there. Maybe I never revisit those prices. But again, this V-shaped recovery, I would continue monitoring it to see how it pans out once the supply comes in. Because we always say it. There's always an initial rush, guys. There's always an initial rush. Usually it causes price appreciation. Sometimes the price never goes back down to those lows. Sometimes it retraces back down to the mean. Sometimes it just keeps going up. I mean, no one has control of those factors, but what you can do is just wait, look at the chart, let things pan out across time where you have more information, where you can make a better, solid move. Then we have Artmage, what is this, Graflair? Man, this card was 80 cents, crazy. 80 shekels, checkmark recovery, all the way to 5s. Wow, this is insane. 59 listings. So again, the Artmage hype is here. I don't know how good the deck is. Regardless, there's a lot of hype around this deck archetype. Artwork looks pretty cool. So again, my goal would be to get these $10 for a playset personally. It's not looking too likely right now. But again, this set just came out last week. Just came out. Initial rush, gone crazy. You know, you have thousands of sales here coming in, but after the people that truly want to have it, then the supply keeps coming in. So we'll continue to monitor this one, but I wanted to report that this one has checkmark recovered, going parabolic over 5x overnight. Crazy to see these moves happen with some of these cards so early. Why? Because people coming for singles. They don't care about the boxes. They're too cheap. There's just no value in the sense of, you know, like a high-end value or whatever to look forward to. So people just coming in, grabbing their singles, and you know, these cards are going crazy. You have Artmage Finmel. You know, this one, same deal, was 366s. It continues a V-shaped recover. The 565s where you see these walls of China. Same deal. The goal would be with this one $10 for a playset of the secret rare. You know, but if you need these, you want to come in early, you're part of the initial rush. You know, sometimes it pans out, sometimes it doesn't. Excuse me. Me, I would wait for a double bottom where maybe I can get these at 10 bones for a place at 39 listings. It is a core set secret rare, so this one is early as well. We'll continue to monitor that one later on. You have Artmage what is this? Diak Taurus from Duelist Advance. Says it was 290s, but you have 4 of these at 250s. But then is really, you know, this one is like $10 for a playset. So that's what you want to pay. $10 a playset of this one. If it goes down, then you get another playset. If it goes up, you already have your playset. So not bad at all for this card. An easy RO3 for this core set secret rare. You know, as it's trying to curve into consolidation, definitely one to keep on your radar. Then we have Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation. This one, same deal. It continues to crash down into new all-time lows. So this is a secret rare that I would keep my eye out for. You know, over 100 listings though, so this one is more readily available. It's trying to end its falling knife mode and then curve into consolidation. When there's lack of interest, consolidation, no one cares about this card, we're going to be picking up the secret rare cheap because no one is going to be looking at this one. But again, if you need it to play, you want exposure, $2, not bad to get. I don't know, you need is it a one of, you know, to get your copies, maybe $5 a playset right now, you know, not bad at all. This is a secret rare that I would hone in and keep my eye out for because people are sleeping and no one's paying attention to those cards. Artmage Varnish Alteration. This ultra rare continues to retain its value. You have one at 2s, but really is a $2.63 card. After that 36 wall of China, it quickly goes to 3. So 61 listings. I've noticed these ultra rare Artmage cards, like they've either retained value or gone back up in price. This artwork looks fire, I will not lie. And yeah, so you know, we'll continue to see. Chart wise is saying that it's a falling knife mode on the 3 month, and on the 1 month we just made new lows. So I would continue to monitor this one. Yeah, a lot of hype around Artmages, man. Let me know what you guys think. We have pre-preparation of rights. We mentioned the quarter century secret rare cracking that double-digit mark the other day. Don't forget, you have a platinum secret rare that used to be shekels, trash. No one cared about this card. You know, if you go to the yearly, this card used to be 2 quarters a pop. And then it spiked up to 2s, crashed down to 125s, and now re-spiking back up. You have a couple one-ofs. A couple one-ofs, page 1, and multiples start to hit, you know, 3s and 4s and just crazy prices. So, you know, 36 listings only. If you missed out on the quarter century, this is the platinum secret rare, the next best thing for this card. Yes, it does have the full rarity treatment from Rarity Collection 2, the Forgotten Rarity Collection. But if we clean this up here, janitor style, look at that. You have PURs at 50 cents, not bad at all. PCRs at shekels right here. You know, you have clean secrets at under 2 quarters a pop. Guys, so don't take these cards for granted. You know, you see volume coming in, people getting exposure to these cards. These are great penny stocks. Great penny stocks from a Forgotten Rarity collection. So again, this is one that I would be picking up and buying right now. We have Trap Hole. The nostalgia boomer sentiment continues pushing these cards prices up. You know, Trap Hole was 680s, went up to 11s, and right now you have 3 here at around 15s. Well, that's between 14 and 16. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So there's 7 copies here, right? But then after that, it goes to 30s. Literally goes to 30s, and then crazy prices at the bottom of the page. 1 page only, 10 listings only. So, hey, you guys would know more than me. Is this for what? GOAT? I don't even know. No one plays Trap Hole and GOAT, man. I'm not sure, man. You know, you guys tell me. I mean, or maybe it's just the card is iconic. It is Trap Hole, man. You know, yeah, man. Us boomers, man. Shit, man. We have Monster Reborn. Last touch base between 13 to 15s with this card. And now you wake up one day and it's a 19 to 20 piece right here. And then at the bottom of the page, it hits 25s. So it's up 5 bones, 2 pages only, 16 listings. So these cards continue going on up in price, guys. These Bonanza Boomer cards, they go up, man, $5 here and then $5 more there. And all of a sudden the card is up 2x before people even realize, make sure you get exposure to your monster reborns before it's too late. You have Condemned Darklord here. This card was 7s when we last talked about it. You wake up today and it's a 10 piece where you see that wall of China, and it goes towards 15 to 20s at the bottom of the page. 12 listings only for this single print, ultra rare from Duel Overload many years ago, impossible to get. Needs a reprint, Konami. This card needs a reprint because this single print, officially now a double digi card, is crazy to see it pan out. We have number 1 Infection Buzz King CR, another one that is up. Usually it was around 20 bucks, you know, and now it's up $5, and then it goes into the 30s at the bottom of the page. 21 listings. This is a rank 8 if you need it. This is the CR Max Rarity from Sengenjin Millennium. It's up $5. Don't let it be a 30 piece on you. And lastly, we talked about Lambda, Cyframe Lord Lambda the other day, when it was making a push towards 3s when the card was Shackles. Now it's 5s, but then after a couple of 1-ups, it hits double digits, guys. Literally $13 to $14 at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only, 14 listings for this card. And again, this is a secret rare from Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge. It is the max rarity. So again, Psychic's taking over. Even new Psychic support announced, which we will be covering next week on the channel post-nat. So make sure you keep that in mind. We're going to cover Psychics and Psyblocker, which is already making moves, and a lot of different Psychic cards. But we'll leave it for next week because, yeah, just too busy this week getting ready and excited for Nats, guys. Make sure you tune in tonight. We're going to have a live stream. We're going to have fun, guys. Even if it doesn't last that long, maybe an hour. Make sure you guys tune in. You guys are ready. No, guys, thank you for being here. Make sure you slap that subscribe button, ring that bell, like the video. Double check. Shout out to the OGs. There's people. Joe, I was fandom watching. Jay, I didn't know. I thought I was subscribed. Just double check for your boy. It helps out as we continue to grow. Really appreciate it. Share this in one place in a group chat with some friends. It really does go a long way. Really appreciate your guys' support. And thank you for still being here and finding value in what we do here while we continue to positively impact people's lives. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.